That's what we'll start with.
Welcome, everyone. Yeah, Yanni, shut up. Listen, we are live here with episode number 3. We are here with Open Showdown, where we absolutely yell at each other and beat each other up on the same battlefield. This is what's happening right now.
By the way, you need to bleep that out because for the YouTube algorithm, I just fucked it after
You just double down. So
all right, listen, hey, listen. Ain't nobody seeing this anyway. We do it for the love of the game.
If I said it once, I may as well say it twice, and if I say it a third time, well.
We got someone, I don't know. All right, listen, welcome everyone to Open Showdown, episode number 3, where we are not only hitting the roadmap and getting further into the year-long road trip that will be coming up with the Riftbound information that was released over this week with the state of play. I'm very excited to see what more we can do and also add a little bit of spice to your podcast life. My name is Orbital. With me, as of course, is Random Minicaster and Yanni. All of us here either hate or love Riftbound, League of Legends, or both, honestly, because my deck and my win rate absolutely suck. With that being said, Yanni, RMC, how y'all feeling, and I guess initial thoughts on if you guys are excited for what we saw, kind of like a tertiary glance through the state of the game and state of play?
I liked a lot of the stuff that was in there. There's a couple things that I have more questions on, and my questions weren't exactly answered by the article. I do hope that I'll get an opportunity to like see a dev, or at least like try to message them on like Twitter or Discord or something, and try to get some more information about some things. We'll talk about them a little bit later, and if I'm just like, hey, are we sure we like what do we really have here? You'll hear me yap about it.
Yeah, that's fair. RMC.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't feel like I gained that much from a lot of the state of the game stuff. Like I think they've been consistent with the messages they've put out, so not a ton of new info. That said, the competitive side got a whole bunch of info, including the whole reshuffle, which I think is
that's what I'm happy about it.
Yeah, that really caught my eye. Depending on how it shakes out, I like the idea of it, but I'll have to wait for the details. And I mean, obviously happy or interested in the information they gave out about the upcoming sets as well. So yeah, I think the information mostly on the new sets and the competitive side.
Yeah, all I care about is Ziggs is coming out next set, and I might get Vygar in set 9. That's all I care about. I get both my boys.
We.
Me. I want to release my boy, man. I'm about to go beg Riot, be like, please give me a chance to reveal Ziggs.
Orbital, I played Vagar from level 1 to level 30, brother, back in the day.
Same here, bro.
That's why I'm saying we, lest you forget.
All right, listen. We'll have a showdown in a little bit to see who's the better Vygar main, and I'm going to probably lose. But we are going to have some fun again. We are here to talk about just about everything, both on the competitive side and a little bit of fun. So we're going to introduce some new games here on the podcast. And inside of this little bit of fun, I am learning how bad I am at guessing cards here. So we're going to play 20 questions, or in me and RMC's case, 100 questions. We are going to allow Yanni to grab a card, any card from Riftbound, and RMC and I have to guess the card. I'm going to go die in a corner now. All right. Yanni, explain to us, it was just questions, is that right?
Yep. You can ask a yes or no question. I will answer it, and then the next player will have an opportunity to ask a yes or no question. You don't get penalized for taking shots on guesses or anything like that, so we'll kick things off in our test run. Orbital went first, so RMC, you get to go first this time. This is a new card.
Okay, is it a unit?
It is a unit.
Hey! Is it a gear as well?
No.
Oh!
well, honestly, that's not a good question, because if I said yes, RMC is going to slam dunk
it. Yeah. I was like, yeah, I heard that. I was like, hell yeah, let's go. Is it a rare or epic, like rare or up unit?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a rare, or god damn it, RMC, why are you doing this to me right now? Screw the algorithm.
Narrow it down, dude.
I can't, bro. Also, are we allowed to like use like Piltover Archive for this? I ain't gonna remember everything.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Really? Oh, okay, that makes it so much easier then, because you get a filter.
No shit, Sherlock. This is pain.
Game's kind of hard.
Yes. All right.
The one girl that did win my my Chinese Aurelia like smurfed for this game.
Oh, is that what you did?
Yeah, we played guess the card, win the card.
Ah, that's dope. That's dope. Okay.
I don't know. If they saw the Chinese earlier, my guess would have been Chinese earlier, but
Not true. It's
All right,
not-
all right. So, with that in mind, it is a unit. It is a rare or above, I think RMC
Yep.
said. Is it from the early 2 sets?
No.
wait, early 2 being Proving Grounds and Origins or Origin Spirit Forged?
Origin
Origin
Spearforged.
Spirit Forge.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not from there.
I don't
Okay.
consider as much as I love Proving Grounds, I still obviously I don't consider
It's
it
not
like
a
a
set.
set, right? Like its own kind of standalone.
Okay. Is
Oh my god, that's gonna bother me.
this from
Oh my God,
Fury Calmer Mind?
Colors, please. I can't remember.
Red, green, blue. Red, green, blue.
No. That's what I thought, but like, I'm gonna take too long thinking about it.
No, that's fair. That's
I had
fair.
a long day.
Yeah.
That is fair.
So red, green,
Totally
blue
get
is
it.
out. So red, green, blue. So it's yellow, orange, or purple.
Yep.
That is a question.
No, I'm talking to myself. I am talking to myself.
Yeah, if you
here.
say no, we're gonna have words. that would require the next question to be: is this card from Riftbound?
Hey,
This is
heads up.
this-
Yanni is doing an early reveal of Radiance, the first ever non-color card. Welcome, everyone. We are now fully banned and never allowed to talk about Riftbound ever again. All right. Is the base energy cost lower than or equal to 5?
Yes.
Okay. It's a base rarity, lower, and then it's purple.
Is there a power cost?
No.
Oh, wow. I'm
Also,
straight
just
up
so you're not
ticking
tripped
all
up-
these numbers off.
Just so you're not tripped up, I have a stack of cards here, and most of them are runes. So just so now that you're not like glancing over, like, wait a minute, the back of that card's a rune.
I didn't even notice that
I
actually.
fooled you this whole time.
Jan, you gave us wrong information. It had to be a yellow, purple.
All right. So, oh my god, there are still so many cards. By the way, I'm looking at this. There's still, it's still well over 100 that we can call this. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Because it's still,
what?
because it's still champions are enabled in this too.
Yeah, but there
And
should
some-
be over 100 at this point.
Apparently there are.
My question narrowed it down a ton.
It's between orange, purple, and yellow for you, and I'm fairly certain there's still a lot.
Okay, I think you missed my last question. Nice.
Fuck you. Fuck you. God.
Yeah, are you gonna be nice and tell what the
No, this is not how it works. I fucked myself. All right.
You know what the best part is? I don't have to remember what your questions are.
You
I just
don't.
Need to answer
True.
You don't.
True.
God damn it. All right. Watch me ask the. Oh, no. It doesn't have a power cost. Go fuck yourself, RMC. I remember. Go fuck yourself.
Hey, man, I was going to give you that. But
All right. Is it a champion unit?
Yes.
Hey.
a champion unit, huh? Do I start just throwing out wild guesses at this point?
Oh, do we have to specifically guess if it's an alt art or something? Or just the
No.
name?
No, I think just the name is fine at this
I'm
point.
trying to give myself more chances here. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god, my eyes are itching right now for some reason.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean? Oh, it's fine.
Is it might 3 or... Wait, hold on.
I think you're better off saying
where's the
2 or
letter?
less, right?
No,
That would
3 or
eliminate
less.
Oh.
Might 2 or less? Yes.
Might 3 or... Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
You just said 2 or less.
I said 3. Orbital said 3. Yeah, 2.
You said 3. You said 3 the first time, and then you said 2.
No, Orbital said 2. I said 2 or
I
less.
said 2.
is no.
I said 2.
I
Yo,
said 2.
RMC, we just scammed
Okay,
our way
it's
to
fine,
another
it's
question.
fine.
Let's go.
It's fine.
Listen, RMC said 3, Orbital said 2, and then you said 2, RMC, after that.
No. Okay, we'll roll back. Fine. It's fine. Yeah, we'll roll it back after. We'll roll it back after. It's fine. But 2 is fine. 2 is fine.
Fucking
Orbital should have
Cassius
to
can't
stay.
agree on anything.
Orbital, you're up.
All right.
Cassius can't agree on how to talk.
It's so bad. Fucking, is it Timo?
No.
Damn
What? Timo's. Okay, I'm joking. Is it Evelyn?
No.
Oh, okay, then Orbital has it.
Why? How is it just what?
There were only 2 options, and Timo, you asked if it was the early sets. He said no.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was trying to hold back
Yeah.
the laugh.
Oh wait, really? What?
It was your question, bro.
I forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie. Whoops.
All right, who is it, Orbital?
Hold on.
He's it.
Wait, did you? I don't remember if you said yes or not. Oh shit! Wait,
I already gave you all the.
You really did. You
extra
really did,
hints,
my
bro.
friend.
Orbital. If I said yes, you would have gotten it right.
No, there's still other options.
Well, no. He said I can't remember if you said yes. So if I said yes to Orbital's question when he asked if it was Timo.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
And if I said yes to your question,
I'm not gonna lie.
You would have won.
I have forgotten 90% of the questions from laughing too hard.
Thank God, I'm
Ezreal.
giving you guys like Piltover Arts Archive. No,
It's still 3 mine, bro. Is it Kennen?
it is Kennen.
No, I'm an idiot. Oh
You done
shit!
lost
I
it, bro.
forgot. What? I'm so lost. I forgot my question.
We got it down to literally 2 cards, Orbital. When I said Evelyn, there was only 1 other card that could meet the criteria on this Kennen.
Orbital, I have to ask you, are you sure you want to publish this episode?
Yeah. Honestly, if I had a choice, no. But democracy rules us for the moment. Oh my god. All right, so Kennen was the answer. Don't listen to me. I forgot that I literally said, was it the earlier 2 sets? And you said no. My brain was so gone.
Look like one of the guys on Family Feud that just goes, answer something. It's already up there. And it's like, that's a good answer.
I'm gonna go die in a corner right now. I'll see you guys later. All right. RMC 1-0 starting at episode 3, baby. That was a terrible fucking time for me. All right. So sorry guys. I don't know what happened to episode 3. Episode 3 got lost in the ether, and we're on episode 4 now. See you guys. Listen though, it's silly, and it also reminds us that is a lot of cards out there. But also narrowing it down is very fun.
Yes.
Let us know how bad I did, which should be an obvious answer. Taking a
I
look.
think we've already let you know.
Very much so. I'm pretty sure RMC's model died halfway through that because he was laughing so hard. That was rough on my part. All right.
Oh,
What do you
man.
mean RMC's model?
RMC himself.
This is the real
do
body.
apologize.
Normally, you just see
Yes,
the
it
flesh
is.
tuber that I use, but this is the real thing.
I've met
That is
this
true.
guy. He definitely looks like that.
He does. All right. Going over it, though, I think with the start of the fun, let's continue with some of the fun, with some fun discussions.
You saw
here.
that jump scare too, right?
I was looking the wrong
You
way.
saw-
He knows I
You
wasn't
saw
looking.
the desktop jump scare too, right?
Yep.
Oh, yes. I'm an idiot. All right. I know what's
I
going
was
on.
like,
Listen. We're not worried. All right. I mess up a lot over here on the other side of things. All right. But I do want to go ahead and dive in as we had a little bit of fun. There is a lot of fun to be had when it comes to Riftbound by Juan Deposit, a question of the week to you and also the audience, which I think is going to be fun that we're going to try and do. I want to pick the brains of these two who I may or may not in the future, depending on how they answer, force them to pick a side and say good luck. We are going to have a question of the week, which this time around, is it better to have a fairly lower win rate in your tournaments, events, and all your matches, but have a really good time doing it, or have a fairly higher win rate, which we posited 40% and below on the win rate, but good time, and or a 60% and above win rate, but having a terrible time? Which would you rather have?
Why can't you have both? Just get good.
That's why we excluded the middle of this, dude. I will say what mine was. I'm currently sitting at like a 33 or 34% win rate because I'm terrible. And I'm having a blast messing up all the cards and just messing around in some of these. So I will say for me, I enjoy a good old like terrible win rate, but if I'm having a good time, like I've already kind of done my stuff there. I will say that.
I mean, to me, this is a game. At the end of the day, if I'm not enjoying it, I don't want to do it. So if it's a terrible time, I'm never going to pick the terrible time.
these guys are not competitive players in the slightest. Sign me up every single time for a 60+ % win rate, but a terrible time every single time. I am actually kind of appalled that both of you guys are like, yeah, I'm here to win. We are trying to get dubs only in this household.
And you know what, Yanni, you can go ahead and get all your wins. You can play the game. I'm just gonna cast it from the side.
You know what? That's fine. Because if I got a 60% win rate, I had a good chance of being on a feature match.
That's true. That's true.
As
True?
Casting is awesome. I love casting, but there's so many times where I'm just like, damn, I wish it was me getting casted.
Yeah. It wasn't you tonight, though, apparently, with what happened with one of your matches. I think you had a...
Yeah. Okay, buddy.
Wow, no shots fired.
My 80 carry went 3-15 over 2 games, brother.
God damn, what? Unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunately for Slayer, we picked him 80 carry in the bot lane mage meta. And they picked mage, and the predictable result happened. That's our fault, actually, as a drafting team.
Mans is like, I'm so sorry, Slayer. I threw you under the bus. I apologize. We are moving on. I
gotta
will
be fair to
say,
him.
yeah. Now, I guess Yanni, how bad of a terrible time are you? Like, are you full meta slave? Is that what you're doing over there? Like with the 60%?
100%.
Oh my god!
If I have to play Master Yi and drool out of both sides of my mouth, like, yeah, I listen. Sometimes you got to do the job.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
You can have some integrity, have some honor, have some respect for yourself.
RMC, I'm not gonna fly across the country to the RQ in LA just to play something that I don't think is going to do particularly well.
I don't know. I'm just saying, metal cards exist.
Okay. Particularly well is vastly different than I follow the tier 0 deck. Like, that is vastly different.
I mean, I've been playing Diana, and Diana's pretty up there, so that counts.
Yeah.
But do you enjoy playing Diana? I have no problem playing something good.
I love playing Diana.
Yeah, I just don't want to have a terrible time.
If you were to tell me, like, play Master Yi, drool all over them, and you're gonna have a high win rate, sign me up.
I'm just saying, you ain't playing Master Yi, you're playing Diana. So
yeah,
obviously you don't want a terrible time.
You know why I'm not playing Master Yi? Because I haven't made a decision on a deck yet.
Oh.
I play vastly less Riftbound than you would expect because of just work and casting.
That's true.
I have played in 2 events since the RQ in Hartford. I've played in 2 events. One of them was a pre-rift, and the other one was a Nexus Night.
Oh my god. Bro, we gotta get you out.
With that Nexus
Come
Night.
on.
And I went 3-0 with that Nexus Night.
Hell yeah.
Saying.
Did you get anything in the win packs, in the prize packs?
What prize packs? We got store credit, and we did not have a Nexus Night pack because they didn't come in yet.
Bro, that's not a Nexus Night.
But I did use that store credit to go help me buy a box because I wanted to chase a signature because I still haven't got one yet. Well, I didn't get a signature. I did get an overnumbered Swain after playing Swain Diana. So it was pretty fitting. I'm no longer playing Swain Diana. That deck list is poop.
The Swain is such an interesting concept.
That deck list is 40% win rate, but good time.
I feel like you could build around it. Temporal Breach does a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad, but if you would have a 60% win rate and not a terrible time, you build Diana properly.
That's
true.
You know what? That's fair. I should totally tell that to the friend of mine that I'm literally helping like deck test with Swain Diana on their side. I feel really bad now.
I don't think it's very good after playing it for a bit.
Yeah.
You never get to do the thing against good players.
Because they usually lock out one of the 3 components, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
These casuals over here.
These casuals? I'm a broke homie, man. I'm trying my best.
I'm here to.
I do well in my Victor deck, and I sing with Victor deck.
High win rate. That's how you're gonna get your metal cards, bud.
True. Someday I will get a metal card. The someday being like 60 years in the future, but we don't.
You ever see a foil metal card like in person and like hold it? Oh, that's so awesome. I wish I had one.
You have Orbital.
Yeah, I know.
You've helped my Volibear.
Yeah, I was like, I wasn't.
Did you have the foil one?
What do you mean foil metal card?
Yeah, the
Aren't all of
foil
them?
metal card that you get for no.
Oh, no, not the best of. No. Like
Yeah,
the wall
yeah,
price.
the best of. No.
Okay, no.
Holding the best of, I'm like, oh my god, this is
No.
awesome.
No.
I wish I had one.
It's a whole
Oh,
different
yeah.
story right there. Whole different story. Still though, that is a fair point. Yanni is far more competitive. I will come up with a better question eventually, but that was a fun one.
I
know
like this question. It was good.
yeah, because I know shout out to Rianne. Rianne plays Riftbound. They were talking about it on the socials, and it did stir up some very fun comments and some silly moments, but it was very much everyone posting like 20 to 30% win rates and being like, I had a jolly old time, and then that one cranky person that's like, I hate life, but that, you know what, it's fair. Let us know in the comments. Yeah. Let us know in the comments down below what you think and what you think we should be looking at, as me and RMC will take our 35% win rates and chuck on home.
That's not my win rate at all, buddy. Like I said, I do both, so.
I forgot RMC.
We discussed our win rates before. Mine was decent.
What was yours?
Oh, I have to go look it up now.
No, liar.
Mine right now. Mine is only 54% right now.
Did I not screenshot it to you guys? I'm pretty sure I screenshot it to you guys last time. So
you did.
You
did. Jump scare.
So,
the thing that bothers me is it factors in draws. So like any draw that you have is just like a minus to your win rate.
That's
yeah,
fair.
I do have a lot of draws because I don't
like,
want to stay till 2 a.m. for
Yeah,
stuff.
most of the time your true win rate is actually higher.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I mean, if everybody draws, then it's kind of...
And everybody has 100% win rate.
There you go. All right. With that being said, though, that is a fair bit of the fun that we might have in the future. A little bit of the fun game here and there. Because, listen, in an open showdown, what's not a little bit of silliness? What, you know, getting in each other's faces and throwing down some cards, which is always a good time. That is going to be so funny, by the way, if you randomly, like, if you are randomly pulling cards and you pull a white background one and we're just like, all right, we got 6 guesses. Good luck. Just, all right, that's what it is. But... as you all know, this is being recorded, I believe, Thursday, August 6th. This is the 24 hours after the last drop of information from the state of the game, and I really wanted to get through a lot of the information that they did drop. As we have alluded to a little bit, it's also really indicative of what will be coming in the next few months. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the state of the game as well as multiple other announcements. I believe for the August information, there were 7 different articles. I hold up 4 fingers. I don't know why. We had State of the Game, Products and Sets in 2027, Regional Championship info, August State of Play itself, the roadmap, Riftbound's creators, and then a surprise drop, which happened today, which was the August merch store updates, which very obviously, that one I think everyone is very, very excited for. The idea that we are going to get a randomized lot once more for the T1 bundle, which it's going to be so sad knowing that is going to be probably the highest bidded on like set out there ever.
If you do not win the lottery and you are not very, very wealthy, you're probably never holding this product in your hands, which is a shame.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for whoever wins it, I guess, and then that way they're a little bit wealthier. But yeah,
there's only like 30K of these worldwide or something like that. It's like not a whole lot.
Yeah. Did they state exactly? I guess we can take a look. I don't know what the starting price is. Did they say what the starting price is?
It doesn't matter.
They did announce it. It was the $360.
You don't care. You don't care. If you win the lottery, you are. If you have to call in IOUs and loans, you're buying it.
Low key, kinda. I mean, it's $360 for it. They also have the Korean, the one, and
you're selling Riftbound cards if you have to. Like, you are purchasing this thing.
I'm selling my firstborn that I don't have. Good luck. Have at it.
Yeah. You are getting generational wealth.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. For those that might not know, yes.
I really hope that I get lucky because I want to keep it and hold on to it. I know I'm going to see the price and be like,
yeah.
But I will just not tell anybody that I want it, and I'll just keep it.
Wait, did they up it?
I'll have it on like a broadcast or something.
I think they upped it. They're saying there's 10,125 versions produced now.
Yeah.
No, was that the original number?
That was the original number.
Okay.
It's that, but it's for each major language. So there's that many in English, that many in Chinese, that many in Korean.
Yeah, which is unfortunate for English because English means that, like, we've got 2 continents competing. Well, arguably more than 2 continents because,
Yeah, it's a lot. However, it's open to everyone, and that's the fun of it. I will say the fact that they are continuing to do the random lotto does make me very happy. I think that will always be, unfortunately, in this day
Always
and
a better
age,
way.
with even with rampant bots, it's we're not going by game time. We're not going by how long your account's been around. Some shit's gonna go south with that. I just know it. RMC, how would you do it? Let's hear it. How would you do it?
I mean, random is probably the most fair way to do it. I'm just sighing because my luck is trash. So
Oh,
I'm probably not going to win the lottery.
That is
like,
fair.
whereas if it's like down to speed, like there's still a chance, you know. But then with bots, it's kind of hard.
Yeah. I think random is the easiest and the fastest, and unfortunately, like I said. But for those that don't know, obviously I've been sitting on the screen for a while. It is going to be opening on Friday, August 14th at 9 a.m. Pacific. That is when it opens, and then it closes on the 17th. An email sent out on the 20th. Apparently, it
I like
also,
that it's quick.
Yes, it is very, very quick. They've done this with everything, right? Like the delivery has been tough sometimes when they did the booster boxes and everything, but generally the email closure and then the pick dates have been fairly close together, I think.
To be fair, the what I've heard from the Vendetta boxes is that they've been moving out pretty fast. So
Yes,
I believe
very much
Riot
so.
actually has announced that they're using a different warehouse right now.
Yes.
They've changed,
Yes.
and that one is sped
Yeah.
up a lot. So
Yeah.
that's been kind of good for them.
What was it?
And
Thank
I'm
you,
hoping
Riot.
these should go up pretty
Yeah.
quick.
Thank you. You get a lot of criticism, but thank you. This is a good change.
Yes.
Yes.
What was it? The longest I had to wait was we were entering into, I think, Unleashed, and I got my Spirit Forge box like the week of the pre-rift, and I was like, okay, guys, we got to talk about this for a little bit. That was rough. Also, by the way, there is no catch-up pool for this. Everyone who
Yes.
enters the drawing will have the same opportunity. I know some people were talking about it where they're like, "Oh, I don't want to I don't want to sign up for other things until this." You messed up. You should have just bought right this one. Everyone has a fair chance. It's going to be a good time. Here's hoping, right? Here.
Oh, and as a side
is
note,
hoping.
the regular bundle for the cards that they expect everybody to take out and play, that's not gonna actually come out until October.
Yes.
think.
They pushed it back. I think they made that was a Twitter announcement, I think.
Yeah, they
Um,
also put it in one of the product roadmap things.
yeah.
But just because we're talking about the T1 bundle, you can't talk about the with the signature one without actually talking about the regular one too.
Oh yeah. Also, literally, I'm
Mhm.
so sorry. The new warehouse was literally the piece above. So, shout out to them.
Nice.
Yeah, shout out to them again. Big heads up. We love them for that. Again, a lot of the criticism I think was around that. But that is a T1 bundle. Let's get into the state of the game. There was a lot of information in this that I think was fairly important. But namely talking about some of the this was a very long list of, I think, fun questions that I kind of skimmed through. But just getting to get some insight into like Dave and Chengrim and Nick and was actually kind of cool, I will say. Getting a little peek behind
yeah.
the curtains.
Yeah, I think they've been fairly consistent. If you read back to like pretty much any they've had to announce information, it's been, yeah, like,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's what I meant when I said like I don't feel like there's a lot of new information that came out from the state of the game part of the announcements.
hmm
I mean, it's good to hear, and it's great to hear that Riot is taking feedback. It does remind me of League of Legends when it was, you know, when Riot was actually literally a small indie company at the time, because they did take a lot of feedback from the community. Nowadays, they kind of use their own algorithms and stats and numbers. But yeah, right now, this reminds me of old League days when they listened to what the community was saying. Now, that can be both good and bad. Sometimes the community wants certain things because, you know, they want broken things because,
Yeah.
you know, maybe they like a particular champ or something. We'll see how that goes. But for now, it's generally, it's good communications. It's nice to see that Riot is trying their best to do things and that they are responding well and as fast as they can. I think one of the big takeaways for me as a League person, not from the TCG side, is that when League gets feedback, they change it within 2 weeks. It's a patch. Maybe 4 weeks if they need a bit of time to actually do the spaghetti coding. With trading cards, that's not the case. Like when we complain about something, it will take them months, if not a year, to change it because the production, the printing, and all that takes time. So the time scale is just vastly different. And it was addressed in this sort of FAQ, and to me that was one of the big takeaways as well as somebody coming over from esports.
Yeah. I can't speak too much on that. I'm so bad at keeping up with that stuff, but it makes sense, right? Like once you print a set, you can't really do it. They've done erratas, obviously. I think they've tried doing like replacement cards as well, but that's a whole separate thing, right? That's a vastly separate thing that goes on for them. But I think it is fair, and not only that, addressing both the TCG fact, and they also touched on like here, obviously the 2v2 support, talking about how later on in the scene they are going to kind of push it forward. And look at other balancing things around other formats, which is going to be super fun. This one, though, I'm so sad. It made me so happy that, again, they are reusing artwork from Legends of Runeterra. I learned both my buddies, RMC and Yanni, have never touched that game.
No. I did play it when it first came out, but not
I
recently.
did not play any of it.
Yeah.
I did not like the way the combat system like worked, where it's there's just the multiple things going on. I'm just like, thank you.
That's fair. I think that was like the OG. What's surprising is that's like OG TCG, or not OG TCG. I'm sorry. It was the Hearthstone follower, right? So this combat style, only one attack pattern, but being able to kind of react to each thing was the same style. Also reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh a lot. So it was nice of them though to at least reuse the artwork, which again I mentioned before that I do love all day long that they're reusing it and they're bringing it kind of at the same way. Which is a lot of
That's
fun.
interesting because I've actually heard a lot of people complaining that they'd rather see new artwork than recycled art from Legends of Runeterra or from League as well, because we are using a lot of splash art from League. But
so that I can understand that too. What I will say is I think Legends of Runeterra, the only reason I say this, and I love getting on my soapbox about this, the fact that for Legends of Runeterra, some of the artwork I think was very gorgeous, and I think obviously it was basic. What I forgot when it released. It was a while ago, but when it released, it was very ambitious. It was like their first foray into a more turn-based, TCG style at the time when it was only Hearthstone in the competitive scene for an online TCG battler. And the fact that they went for it and it just did not hit as well. For me, it feels so bad to lose that level of artwork at the time. And so, like, I love that they're bringing it back. And quite literally, I think Nick was saying here, it's like, we, like, honoring the artwork that is still very, very valid to this day. Is it lazy? Yeah, I'm not going to lie. It's the same thing as, like, hey, I made something in 2018 and I want to reuse it for 2026. Like, it's lazy, sure. But is there a reason why? Yes, because, like, the artists at the time worked so hard. Like, they even kept making it up to, I want to say, 2022, 23. They were still releasing a lot of new artworks, and there is still a very, very small team, I believe, working on updates, making sure it still runs. I love that they are still giving credit to a lot of those artists from back then.
yeah,
And
I mean,
keeping their artwork
personally,
alive.
I have no problem with them reusing the artwork because to me, like I like physical product. I like shiny cardboard and not just digital data that could just vanish at any time. So I'm okay with them kind of porting it over. Yeah, but I do know that some people have complained otherwise. So.
Yeah. I think,
I think it's
again,
fine to reuse art. It's
yeah.
cool.
Yep, I agree.
As long as they give credit for it, like, I'm all for it. Like, I love that again, at the bottom, so sorry, Renekton over number, you get lambasted all day long, but, like, actually giving credit to the artists, actually giving forward mention to a lot of these artists, sometimes individuals, like, they
me,
actually remember that.
I don't know. Renekton's issue wasn't that they reused art or that they didn't credit whatever. It was just that I thought the art just didn't look as epic.
Oh, no, that's a joke. The poor dude, just, like, his name is
Yeah.
imprinted on that, like, bottom right corner. It wasn't like the studio or anything. It's literally this one dude. And we're like, bro,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Any other questions that we wanted to talk about in here? Because honestly, these were very fun looks into the future. I think, hey, this is what we want to do. I don't think anything, like RMC said, really stood out, but again, it was kind of nice. Yanni, want to make sure that we give you a chance.
Yeah, nothing in particular. I like that they were just like, yeah, having cards banned isn't a good thing. It's like we're learning some lessons with that. I think the thing that upsets me the most is that because I don't know the next time we'll ever see like Called Shot ever come back. I think that card could absolutely be a good card down the line. It just came too early. and I'm worried that we might not see another card like that because that shit was hella fun.
I can
had
see
a
the
blast.
MTG fan.
And I never went to time.
I actually wonder if these cards will ever get unbanned in future because I feel like they might have been broken in that set.
They might
in
reprint them in the
future sets.
future. You know, they could always reprint
Sure.
them.
Yeah.
That's true.
I think a lot of people actually talked about this. RMC, you and I actually had a pretty lengthy discussion about it, about rotating ban lists, right? No, I did this with someone at my locals, talking about rotating ban lists and rotating out. You know, each set you ban a new set and then you release the old one, right? So it allows that old set, some of those old cards that have obviously been power crept out, to come back in and be circulated and stuff like that, especially once we get 10, 11, 12 sets deep into this. So there's a thought there too. Granted, I don't know how it would work super well. I'm not choosing those cards. All right, but that is the state of the game, just chatting about it. And then the next big one, which was very, very fun, products. RMC, I know you were fairly excited for the big boy right there. The big boy in the center. Sets 7 and 8 rolling on out, 6, 7, 8, 9, and all that stuff. It's going to be good, I think. This is going to be good. God damn it, Yanni.
It's going to be a good time.
All right.
Okay, but before we even hit to like 6, 7, like, before we get to that, the sets 6 and set 7, set 5, I think is actually where I want to stop at first because, like I said before, I was pretty happy with the Seraphine reveal. I am a token player. I like my Storm, and it's been not getting very much support. Seraphine being a token spam, I am hopeful that means that we will get a bit more token support in set 5.
Yeah. As someone that loves my Victor too, I agree on that one. I need him back.
I mean, the other cool thing about Radiance is we're getting a new Ultimate card. Like,
true.
I forgot you mentioned this. You made me laugh so hard, Johnny, in the beginning. I forgot you did want to talk about this.
yes. Like, who is it? I mean, I would assume it would be Seraphine. And the reason why is because Seraphine's got her skin that's like the 3 different skins in one. I have it. I can't remember. It's like the Rising Star, the, you know, I can't remember. I can't remember the name of the actual skin. But I own that skin.
Is it that one, or are you thinking about Lux? Lux has the Ultimate Elementalist one?
Yeah. No. I know that Lux has that, but Seraphine also has a skin like that.
Really?
She's got yes. In the lobby. So in the lobby, you can choose between her indie, her Rising Star, and then her like Superstar skin.
Is it the KDA skin?
It's not I don't think it's a KDA skin.
I did not know that.
Because she does. I know she like her alt skin was the KDA skin.
Oh yeah, it was the KDA All Out. Yes.
Okay.
It's KDA All Out, Indie, Rising Star, Superstar.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be her. I mean, like her likeness is plastered all over the box. You could also make it like Kaisa if you wanted.
No.
But
so
yeah, I'm already annoyed with the amount of Aries we have. Like, let's not do that to Kaisa, please.
So RMC.
I mean, come on, dude. Are you surprised by that?
So
honestly, actually, yes, because look, I get Ari.
Ari's like one of the most popular champions to exist.
Yeah, no, sorry. I mean, like for Kaisa, not for Ari. For Ari makes sense.
Popular.
Yeah, Ari makes sense. I'm talking about Kaisa here. I don't want to see like Kaisa go the Ari route, and I don't think she's big enough to go the Ari route.
So you might not have a say because I'm pretty sure I am going to posit that it's all KDA skins for the alt arts and all that stuff for this time around. To me, it makes sense because of Radiance, because they showed Seraphine. I would almost assume RMC does not want it. But, like, it makes sense. Like, if you're introducing Seraphine, what is the literal thing that got announced with Seraphine at the time? And not only that, the fact that they are announcing a KDA comeback for Worlds for League of Legends in this year.
I forgot about that.
Yes, everything would line up to like, literally showcase a KDA skin line with all the fancy globals and everything. It would make so much sense if it's, like, Ari, Kaisa, even Evelyn. Like, that would make sense with KDA. I'm sorry, RMC.
Yeah, no, I mean, I do think it'll be Seraphine. I remember back to, like, when they did the Baron Ultimate skin as well. Baron was one of the first cards announced for that set. So
True.
I wouldn't be surprised if it is Seraphine being the alt skin.
Yeah.
Like that's fine. We are getting Evelyn as well. We got a Kali this set. Ari's already been out. Kaiser's already been out, and then we're getting Evelyn. Evelyn in Radiance as well. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that is the idea is to do KDA this year to match up with League of Legends Worlds.
Yeah, it'd be a lot though, and I will say I hate the idea of even more of those. Yeah, but like the KDA skins would be flawless. Like let's be honest, they aren't gonna mess that up. If they mess those up, that's gonna be insane.
I mean, they already have so many good skins. Like, why would they mess that up?
True. Imagine they do a foil with like a Lux skin that has like all like the Elementalist Lux one for Legacy, and it's like a stained glass. So every time you shift it to a different like angle, it changes colors in there.
I'm having problems imagining.
Okay, so if you've seen, I think it's not like stained glass. Stained glass, I think, can do it depending on how you do it. But there is like certain paints that when you twist it in the light, it changes the color. Like it's usually, I think it's non-complement, but like people have done it with like car colors a lot of the time, with like paint colors and stuff.
Okay.
And where you tilt it, and it would make sense for the Elementalist Lux if they do that skin for like a line. I think that would be so cool. That is beside the point though. What do we think of the Secret Garden bundle?
It exists. It looks cool. Everybody is FOMOing it at Gen Con. It's going to be available at multiple conventions, guys.
Yeah.
If you want one, the price of it is going to go down. Like it just is what it is. Don't worry about it too much. And if you guys want them, I can go pick them up in Los Angeles.
For a small fee. For a very small fee.
Yeah, I won't charge you. I'll charge you guys the cost plus shipping, and that's it.
There you go. There you go.
The problem is like the Ari promo card, right? Like it's the same issue, I guess, where the Ari promo card didn't really go down that much in value over time.
Mm.
You mean this
But
one?
yet, yep, the one that you won at the LCS finals.
Skin that I won at LCS finals.
Yeah, that's the one.
I was one of the first people not a part of the game to actually own a Riftbound card before the game came out. I owned a Riftbound card a month before the game came out. It's pretty neat.
Yep.
I forgot Yanni has that like on hand for all of this. That was the fastest whip out of a card in that frame.
I had to move my oversized battlefields, but
the man's had it. And going back over it, for those curious, this is the T1 bundle, as we were talking about. This shit looks so sick, by the way. The more I look at it, I'm like, I'm so happy.
What are you happy for? You don't have one yet.
I don't care.
Shots fired.
Knowing that they are immortalized
Shots
like this
fired.
is
I'm just
crazy.
saying, don't forget.
Yeah.
Dude, the Misfortune. Oh my god. And that Misfortune skin, by the way, I don't know if you guys have played with it or against it in game, or like watched the video of all the voice lines of it. Oh my god, it's so awesome, dude. I've yet to play a game of Misfortune ever since I got it, and like I really need to go play it.
Oh. You should tell Slayer to go play it just so you can get your fix like through another way in your matches.
No. I can go play a normal or like my own rank game or something.
Hey, there you go. But for those wondering, this is I believe the collectible. No. This is
Signature set.
Yes, but it was different, right? Because the ones in this have their have the quotes.
Oh yes,
right?
yeah. So the signature set is the more like they look more like comic drawings, and then the unsignature one, the player bundle, is the more like splash art looking one.
Mm-hmm. Dude, imagine having your quote cemented like that. That is crazy. But yes, these are all
just takes 4 world championships, you know.
True. There's also another thing that I think is really cool, and and again, it's a shout out to I think the love that the devs are putting into this. The gift of the Rift bundle, I never really thought of, but it's so nice in multiple ways because it's not only, hey, we love the community, we do want to give it back, but it's also like a way to reprint without reprinting because it's I believe boosters from all 4 sets that are released so far, or first 5 sets, I guess actually they're including, and then the alt art Akali is adorable.
It is so awesome. I want to see what
so
the alt art
cute.
Kennen looks like. I want to see what the alt art Kennen looks like.
Oh, did they say alt art Kennen as well?
There's an alt art Kennen for Chinese only.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Kali's in the English version.
Yeah, but I love this, and I love the fact that there's a little Poro in the back, like super sad. It's just
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah,
It's
it's a little
lonely
Poro. It's a little Poro that's super sad,
He's
and he's like,
lonely
"I want
Poro.
food." Yeah, it is. Yeah, because it's green, right? It's all about the green. It's all about the green.
It's all
But yeah.
agreed.
Yes. But these are all really, really cool to see. But as you mentioned, RMC, seeing the Radiant side and getting to know it's 180, nothing too crazy, but the announcement of some of the other legends to come in, like J4 will be very interesting. And obviously I'm gunning for Ziggs, but like J4 I'm curious because we haven't gotten more of the hefty weight with that line and lore, I think. Like we had the Scion, we had Aurelia and everything, but J4 coming in brings in like the hard Demacia groups, I think, outside of Lux and Galio. I like J4.
I'm hoping, but I'm not. I kind of doubt it'll be that it is a bigger, that J4 will be sort of one of the bigger order cards, because I still feel like order is lacking on the top end of things right now. Like we've got Atacon and Rift Herald, and that's about it.
Hey, you've got Harness Dragon.
Harness Dragon is medium. He's just got a really good damage.
He kills something? That's nuts.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I mean like straight might. Sorry, like I just mean like a big hefty unit.
Get 6 might.
We got Gold
is
Golem.
medium. 6 is medium.
I thought we have Gold Golem.
Trove Golem? When's the last time you've seen that?
True.
I forgot that card existed.
Yeah, unless you play Renata. I've never seen it outside Renata.
All right, so my locals have definitely seen it more than you guys have, unfortunately. The four other legends though, huh? Because I played dumb shit. Leave me alone.
Did you play it?
I got really bored one day and just slapped it in there for
40%
funsies.
win rate and having a good time.
All right.
True.
Yeah. 4 other friends. Who do we think it's gonna be though? That's the big question.
Beats me, dude. It could literally be anybody from League of Legends.
That's what we're asking though. What do you think it's gonna be?
I don't know.
Loki, I want Skarner. I know they've retconned the lore,
In
but
Radiance of all things?
he's shiny, no? Tarek.
Oh, Tarek would
is
be
a good one.
Tarek would be
Yeah,
good.
I like that.
I can only see Skarner looking at Seraphine and going, "You bitch."
They've retconned
You
it, so
bitch.
that's not true anymore. That's why I said like they probably wouldn't, because
Did they
but-
retcon that? I keep forgetting.
yeah, I think they retconned it.
Oh, I'm depressed.
Who else is radiant?
Oh.
Kale would be pretty radiant.
They did just release her champion, so
Maybe,
it would make
yeah.
sense in this.
Mhm. We could make another Leona
Yeah.
or
I mean,
another Lux.
Radiant Dawn is literally her thing, so
a better
Well,
Lux.
Yeah,
Lux
I
is
think
coming
Lux-
in 6th.
No,
though.
but Lux is-
good. I don't want to say
Lux
like a
is in
better
Legacy.
Lux, but exactly.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I doubt it. But
So I guess the question is now as well. I want to posit this since we are obviously getting to the point where it's like four more legends. When do we think we are going to start seeing Riftbound unique legends and champions?
not for a while.
yeah, because we still have so many League Legend champions to get out first.
It'll be at least 2 years before they decide to do their first one.
Oh, 2
and the-
years.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I wouldn't be surprised, yeah.
Conversely, what they could do and what would actually be really interesting
Mhm.
is have a Riftbound card essentially be the first spoiler for a new league champion.
Oh.
They will eventually do that. You know they will.
I mean,
Will
didn't they do
they?
that with Valorant in League? I think with Neon and
They had
Zeri.
they kind of. They're
Because they were
not-
announced at the same
uh,
time, right?
Yeah, they're not exactly like the same though, but like there will be a legend that they'll make in Riftbound that they will have already conceptualized for League, and it'll see its first release, and then people will start talking like, "Oh, is this going to be a new League champion?" And then a week or two later, Riot's going to be like, "Our new League champion was spoiled in Riftbound, guys. We have this guy," and then they're going to tell us all about him. It's going to happen.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's gonna be a good time either way, and I mean, I really think it'll be closer to like a year, or maybe towards the tail end of 2026, 2027. I
They're
think would be
probably
a good
working
time.
on the league champion right now. If they would do that, if they would do something like that, they'd be working on the champion right now. And then once they finish the champion, they'd start working on the card. So that's gonna be a while. It would be far in the pipeline. We're talking like set like 14 maybe.
I will say 1 year. I will give my guess as 1 year before they start trying unique stuff like that. That's what I would say.
I mean, you really think it's gonna be in set 9? Set 8? We know most of set 8, it's all about the Yordles. Because like that's a year from now.
Oh, is set 9 and 10 like already close to end of 26?
Set 9 and
or
10.
27?
Yeah, set 9 is gonna be next year. Or I'm sorry, 2028, probably. Because you have to remember they're only doing 4 sets a year.
Oh, they changed because they draw. Oh,
So it'll be right. It'll be tail end of 2027.
Got it. Okay.
Because set 5 Radiance is gonna come out in October. Then we got the January, and then they're on release schedule a couple months after. Speaking
Fair
of
enough.
spoilers, we have Echo.
We do. We got off track, but I started scrolling down a little bit, and it's more in power. I like that it gives temporary, and a harder temporary, and says "fuck you." That made me laugh.
Yeah. I think this is going to be insane. There's going to be a combo that is going to break this.
Yeah.
I don't know what combo it is, but it's going to be broken. That is.
I mean, even without the. Actually, no. Yeah, even without the adding anything right now.
Zero Drive is going to get much better. I'll tell you that much.
True. Yeah. It's not the right colors. If it was yellow, I'd say it'd be really, really broken because of Soraka. But yeah, no, the colors for now are fine. But yeah, I do think it's going to break some things. It's strong. We'll see how it kind of goes, but especially like Death Knell stuff.
A free 2-1 discount, baby. A free 2-1.
It's a good core. Like it's like, okay, we can really break some stuff with this.
Yeah.
And I think that if you can see a card and be like, this is gonna break something, it'll at least be a fun card. It just depends on how broken it gets.
Yeah.
Are we talking 6 black levers broken, or are we talking Mage's bot lane broken? Big difference between the two.
I do not want to see this more, but obviously we are going to see it. It's going to be... I'm just excited. Again, bringing in the more... I will say also, I do wonder if this is also going to be the first set where they're not fully introducing a brand new mechanic. The cards that they've shown so far obviously are amp-ups. They're, the Seraphine was very comfortable. This one is obviously an Empower. I do wonder if this is the set where they kind of scale back how many new mechanics they're introducing right away.
I have no idea. I mean, I feel like there's so many possible mechanics, so I don't know if they're trying to just... Like, I could see it going both ways. If they wanted to slow things down, we have a lot of cards. You can afford to boost up some of our existing mechanics. But, again, there's so many mechanics out there that if they decide to just keep going and adding more mechanics, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm a little bit worried that we're just going with Empower again. It seems kind of... I guess lazy is the wrong word, but it looks like it's going to be more of an evergreen mechanic that you're just going to see stapled onto things sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, we already saw that, I think, with the release of Vendetta, right? Like, I kind of pointed out back, and I think it was episode 1 when we were talking about this. I think all of us agreed Empowered was going to be what felt like one of the weaker ones, right? But I definitely felt it was far more of a foundational mechanic, and it seems like that here as well. It's like Empower and Disempower will be enabling things like Flow, like Burn, and all these other things. It'll be used as that foundation instead of just we can do it all the time, right? And that's what I actually really hope it turns into, because I think that would be a great way to incorporate it without it going too nuclear in that way. But
yeah,
who's to say on that end? I don't know. I just like the idea of empowering. Also, I might or might not really be trying to build decks around Empire Tools of Empire, and it's the dumbest thing I've done.
40% win rate and happy.
Yeah, I like my +2 and +4. It's a terrible setup, but it's so fun watching that go down.
It's actually Jugs is pretty good.
It's just
Yeah, it's just called Jugs.
yeah.
It's really good with Up from the Deep. I'm sorry, Up from the Deep. Dun 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 dun. Up from
Oh
the Deep.
right, because you drop it
Yeah,
on a tentacle and you get a free 5.
It's actually pretty insane with the Up from the Deep. So
Yeah.
there is something there. If you're not playing it with from the Deep, 40% happy. If you're playing it with Up from the Deep, you might be 60% and having a good time.
Look, like with Jace, I could see a world in which it works. You know, I'm not gonna completely dismiss it out of hand.
Oh no. All right. Let's keep moving. We're already deep into this thing and we've talked about nothing.
Up from the Deep?
Okay, stop it. Legacy. I'm pretty sure largest card drop that they've talked about so far.
Yeah.
346 cards. That is 2 full sets combined.
Yeah.
By the way.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
This was definitely on a lot of people's thoughts because this is also introducing a massive set of like early champions, right? Obviously Alawi and all that, but like Lux, Tryndamere, obviously Heimer, a lot of these champions are very like old kit wise, but dude.
So keep in mind, so one thing to note, 93 showcase cards. I think that Radiance had like 180 something odd cards and had 60 something odd showcase. So
Yep, 66
that
showcase.
was 33% of the set is essentially showcase, right?
Yep.
Now for this one, much less, not a whole lot,
yeah.
but it's a decent bit under that. So what they did with like Magic, and I know I always compare things to Magic, is they had core sets every year. They released a core set every year that had a lot of that. Basically, they were like, we want these cards in standard. It was a reprint set, pretty much only, couple of new cards. But it was mostly to make sure that things stayed in rotation, that they wanted to stay in rotation. So like a good example is Legacy might have a reprint of like Call the Week, because Call the Week is a pretty good card. They want to keep it in standard or something like that. This is what this leads me to believe, that a lot of these cards are going to be reprints with a bunch of new stuff mixed in, because you can't release a reprint set this early because it's not going to be fun. People are going to be like, I already own these cards, or I'm not getting anything new out of it. So I think it's going to be a mix of the two. You're going to see a lot of reprints of mostly commons, uncommons, maybe a rare or two, but then you're also going to see a lot of new stuff. Like, you know, this is the set where we'll get a new Garen that is not just a Proving Grounds Garen. And, you know, you no longer will be a meme for trying to pick Garen to win a best of Garen or something. That's what I think this set is going to be.
Okay, so like fleshing out the original Proving Grounds sort of deal, and
it also makes sense because there is going to be a Proving Grounds drop with this too.
Yes, yeah,
So
second edition.
it makes this set a very nice on-ramp for new players, which is what core sets did very well in Magic, because all of the commons and uncommons they reprinted were simple, very easy to understand cards. Call the Week, very easy to understand card. Like stuff like that. Hidden Blade, fairly easy to understand card.
Okay.
You know, that's where I think we'll see these reprints come in. That's why I think it's so big.
Yeah. The other thing that had me really hyped actually with Legacy specifically was actually the booster packs, because now they're changing out the legends and the battlefields to not eat up an uncommon or rare slot anymore. It's going to eat up a common slot.
Thank
so there's
God.
a higher chance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the amount of times.
Another great decision by Riot Games. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you very much. They Unleashed and Spiritforge, I was getting hyper triggered by getting double legends in a pack. Like,
my buddy opened a double Mel pack, and he was like,
Yep.
man, I got a double Mel pack. And my other friend, Hoppy, was like, oh, that's great. Because he thought that T rules, T, my one friend T, you guys,
I know him.
Yeah. My buddy Hoppy thought that he opened a regular one and then an overnumbered.
Yep.
Because we've never seen anybody open 2 of the same legend from one pack, and we have opened lot
I've done it.
of product.
Yeah.
We have opened multiple cases worth of product, and I've never seen that before. And he was like, "No, they're just both champions." And I was like, "Damn, that's a tough way to get a prize pack out of your pre-riff, bud."
Yeah. It's a count and a half. That's fair.
Thank you, Riot Games.
Yeah.
I hope
mean,
they keep them as rares though, because having them foil is cool.
yeah. I think that was something that was also discussed because some people I think were worried. It's like, oh, does that mean like the legends and the over numbers are going to be in that slot as well, or is that a lower chance? And it definitely sounds it is literally just a legend or a battlefield, right? Like
Yep.
it is that hard cut of we will make sure you get at least some of the basic things you need to play the game without impeding on the other things. So yeah, I think everyone agrees on that. Like that is a huge, huge update on there, and I think it's literally right here. I should have rolled down. If I actually prepped for the podcast, this would be in here because it's literally right here. They were talking about it roughly 50-50 frequency and all that. Starting
We don't need
set.
all that.
Yeah. We're already talking. We need to talk about what Yanni literally called like a fucking baller draft focused design, baby. Oh my lord, that was so clean on you.
And now I would be happier from here. Like, we give it a year. We see how the set went for draft. We get our local game stores. We tell them, hey, start focusing on draft when this set comes out. Do a 1 day a week draft, 1 day a week constructed. How are these draft numbers looking? How do people feel about it? A year after that, after you get the data, all right, we're doing our first sealed regional. Where you just show up, you get a sealed pool, and you fight. And you hope that you open busted.
I'm not gonna lie, I really hope to never, as much as I hate seeing like 40 to 50% of the same fucking legend each time, I really don't want to see a sealed RQ. I'm so sorry.
Listen, a sealed event, a sealed Grand Prix in Magic was the best Grand Prix event I ever had. I practiced so hard for it. I don't even like sealed that much, but I practiced very hard for it because I had 2 buys back in the day. So I hope they also do this with the Riftbound system to reward people playing at local stores. So back in the day with the Magic system, they had a Planeswalker point system where every time you went into an event, you got Planeswalker points based on the amount of your wins, and you had a multiplier for the event. So if you went to a local, like a Friday Night Magic or a weekly, it would have a 1 times multiplier. So if you went 3-0, you got 9 points, 3 for every win. But if you played in like the equivalent of a summoner skirmish, it would have like a 2 times multiplier, and you won 5 rounds. So you'd get 15 times 2, 30 points. And when you hit certain point thresholds, you'd get like a buy at the next Grand Prix level event. I only went to this event because I had 2 buys because I played so much Magic. I hope that that's what we do for like this new system that they want to do, getting rid of buys at skirmishes. Like, I actually think that players should get rewarded a lot for playing the game. Like Magic used to give out like really cool like textless promos if you reach certain thresholds of points and stuff like that. Like, do cool stuff like that make people want to go, do I really want to go play Riftbound this Monday? I could use the points and just go. Sorry, I went off on a little tangent there.
No, I think it's fair.
We went from draft to limited to how I ended up getting good at a limited format to the why behind that.
You pulled a me. It's all good. It's all good.
I have 1 Magic Pro point. They don't even make those anymore.
Yanni, the god on our desk here. He is the one.
I mean, he is the one to go pro.
I'm like a lesser god. I'm definitely like a lesser god.
Yeah. You're pretty good up there, so it sounds good. And honestly,
Mr. Swag YOLO 420, aka Ali Antrasi, is a much better Magic player than I ever was.
I will say I like the circuit point idea though, and I think that's a very fair thing to bring into Riftbound, because I know they were talking, and we'll get to it a little bit later. I know we definitely gotten off track, but we will talk about some of the changes that they're making currently to the local scene specifically, which I actually really love. Seeing them start to bring a lot more eyes to the local scene and really empowering a lot of the locals to do a lot more in there.
Oh, most important thing. Scroll down a little bit.
Our
boy has a card.
Let's go.
The official minion.
Yeah, I think I said this last week on the podcast. Like, I've asked the devs before about it, and they just didn't. They were like, funny story, and then they refused to elaborate on that. So I guess we found out what the story is. There is now a minion card. Now, great that there's a minion card. It sucks. Like, having that as a token would be better.
Okay, hold on. No.
Yeah,
There's a specific reason for it.
Yes,
Okay.
there is.
Sometimes you need 3 drops.
Yes.
Like, you know, sometimes your draft pile is like not good. Like you have great call. Like this is what happened to my pre-rift. I had like great chaos cards and order cards and body cards, but I didn't have a lot of low drops. Those were in my other colors. So would I actively like make my deck worse, or would I slot in like 1 or 2 of these as low drops? The only thing I would have changed is I would have had a caster minion be a 2 for 1 with no text, and a melee minion be a 3 for 2 with no text. So that way, if you needed a 2-drop, you go get a 2-drop, and if you needed a 3-drop, you go get a 3-drop, and it's a little bit better.
Sure, but the problem is they made it a 3-drop for 1 might.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is
this is not bad. Like this is it's objectively not good. It's not good. I'm not saying it's a good card, but the idea behind it is not bad. Like I like the theory behind it.
Sure, yeah, but if they tweak the numbers better, I would be a lot less upset. Let's put it that way.
Maybe they were afraid of making it too good. They were just like, man,
they were scared of the minions. They know the power we have.
Master Yi or Annie or Flash.
Like a simple 2 for 1. Like surely that can't be.
It's too good.
2 for 1 is too good with no additional abilities. Okay, if you hate me, you hate me. Just say it. Right?
I love the
RMC.
Scuttlecrab is a 2 for 0.
I love that RMC is crying for a buff in a card game. That's pretty impressive. RMC is crying for a buff.
Bro, we took our lumps with all the things they've been doing to minions in League of Legends, and I never once said a thing.
Poor man's been weathering the storm of abuse.
But like, come on, man.
I did want to ask about this. This is something that I thought was it's not a big thing, but I do like this indicator here. Starting in, I believe, set 6, they are focused on also, like you said, this kind of gives credit over to you, Yanni. When you were mentioning that this feels like a very, like, reset to core mechanics, bringing back a lot of the cards that are core, because literally they say here, talking about making sure that there are like very active and appropriate synergies between those cards. Right here they're saying they're additionally adding things like signpost cards, which are cards that are at a lower rarity that's more commonly seen by players opening packs that help signal strategies within the set for players. So this is a very active engagement on their part, which also ties into I think what we're going to talk about, which is the card restructuring that they are bringing up with regards to how they're rewriting a lot of the cards and showcasing how it looks on the text. What do we think of these cards that are far more obvious and blatant? And I guess in the inverse side, taking maybe some of the fun out of connecting the lines of said cards. You know, we see a lot of people like dig. What do we think of the idea as they are almost forcing the lines to be made, or at least started in a certain direction?
I think giving, especially this early on in this game's life cycle, giving people clear avenues of like, hey, you're playing draft. It's way different than constructed because it really is like, this is a card you can build around, or it's like, you should really get this because you have this. And like giving clear signals to that is generally a good thing. It is okay that it's not super skill testing, because again, this will be the first ever made for draft environment for this game. I think it's fun.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't break the game, I'm fine with it, right?
I mean, I don't think it's going to break the game ever whenever they add signposts, right?
Well, I'm not sure what they mean by signposts is my issue. Like, I feel like
okay, go ahead.
Well, like signpost cards, like for example, something like Pit Rookie, Pookie, right? Like where it's like, oh, you want to buff this.
Pookie.
Yeah. Is that the first time you heard that? I've been calling him Pookie for a while.
I call him Pitruki.
Okay. As a caster, we shorten, we don't lengthen. So Pookie, you know, like Pookie is obviously made for buff decks. If you have a buff deck, you want to run Pookie. So, like in terms of signpost card, like like in set 1 and set 2, Pookie was a little bit strong because you could always just buff up something else, right? And I don't want to see, like, I'm scared of signpost cards. If you make it a little bit too powerful, instead of being a signpost, it just becomes a staple. But as long as it doesn't break the game, I'm okay with it. Like, if it doesn't become a must-have in every single deck that runs that color or even runs close to that style of play, like, if that happens, then I'm not okay with it.
Fair enough. I do see it as a way, like, if they stay with it, it does take some of the magic out of finding those combos that, you know, we are sometimes always surprised to see when it comes to later games. But I appreciate the idea of it's a good way to, as you said, kind of make sure that things happen in a certain way, and so you're not super lost. Changes to text. This, I think a lot of people have been highly asking for. Just the adjustments. I mean, the number of times, I mean, literally down here is a whole explanation of why it's happening, by the way. Literally, they had to give an example of how hard it is sometimes to understand the main text. What do we think of this change? Because I love it. I hope everyone's in agreement.
Yeah.
10 out of 10, no notes.
Yep, yeah. I can't see why anybody would complain about simpler, more clarity on text.
It's unique, too. Like, they could have done something similar to a lot of other games, but it's pretty unique. You know, I so far like it until the inevitable point where I look at it and it does not explain what it does, because we will eventually get a card that does that.
Sure. And unfortunately, I think that's when, like, you just got to do the best you can, right? Like,
yeah.
And that's why they're doing this, is I think because we already ran into some of that problems already. And so that's why they're clarifying the template for now.
Yeah, redefining what play means, some of the reactions and everything. This was a much needed update to really redefining and making sure, like, everyone is good to go. I mean, there's been so much of an issue with it. The fact that you can see a lot of this is just, like, the clarity is just chef's kiss at the end of it. Looking at this, another tease for Legacy. This was also really cool to see what almost felt like concept art. I really like this as well. The style made me very, very happy when I watched it. Looking at some of these, it reminds me, I guess it's bad, but it really reminds me of some of, like, old tapestry and Eastern, like, you see all, like, the Eastern paintings or scroll paintings or whatever, and it gives me that vibe with a lot of these artwork pieces, and I love it. I love it. I love looking at this thing.
Yeah, it fits the whole idea of, like, classic, so.
Yeah. All we need is, like, the OG classic. Just literally, it's just I would laugh so hard if the over numbers are literally they just grab the League of Legends, like, classic skins from Classic League right now and just slap it on a card and be like, here you go, this is it, have fun, and everyone's like, what the fuck?
I would not be upset with that.
Not on the slightest. Looks very awesome.
Yeah.
Looking forward, Proving Grounds 2nd Edition. This is also really cool that they're doing. Obviously, Proving Grounds #1, a lot of people wanted, but the idea that they are providing further Proving Grounds for people to learn is, again, cementing what you said, Yanni. Like, this is the kit to get back into it, so I love it. God, what do we think of Vladimir, though?
I am curious to see what he's going to be like. Okay. Now, they did mention in one of their in one of the posts that they're not doing mechanically unique cards that you can't already open in booster packs. So this leads me to believe that there's not going to be another scenario where you have Master Yi, Annie, or Flash, and it's not in the set that you can pick up, which is also probably why the set's a little bit bigger. This does mean that you're going to open a couple of commons that are going to be like 8 mana, destroy one thing. You know, it's not going to be very good because the Proving Grounds cards can't be very good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if they're going to put the Proving Grounds cards in the Legacy set already, then I think it could just be normal. Like, it's literally just...
The Proving Grounds, like, I understand your thought there, but the Proving Grounds is meant to be, like, very, very simple. Like, you can teach your friend who has never played Riftbound how to play.
Sure, and I think you can do that with the Legacy set.
I mean, it kind of depends, right? Like, if you're putting some cards in there that you're printing in Legacy, maybe not. You know, it kind of depends on a couple of factors. Like, there might be some more complex commons and uncommons that you wouldn't print in there.
Oh, for
Now, obviously,
sure.
if they reprint like Call of the Week or something and they throw that in there, like that's a pretty big power level increase, but it's still good. So,
Well, I'm just thinking back to like the testing deck or the beta decks that were used for the learner plays, right? Like the
yeah,
Jinx,
those were all
Yasuo, Victor.
those were all pretty simple.
Yeah. I
So as
suspect
long
they'll
as
do
it's like
something the
that
same with
level,
Legacy. Yeah.
yeah, and I mean that's what they did with that's what they did with with the initial Proving Grounds. I think
No,
that it wasn't
they
very
didn't
complex at
though.
all.
Yeah, but
I
the
don't
problem is
know.
that they
I thought
actually
that was what
printed. Like,
well, yes, that's what we
yeah,
were just talking about.
yeah, and so I'm
I'm
saying
now
that for
talking about complexity, a level of stuff.
sure, I'm saying for Proving
Because they
Grounds
said they're
2,
yeah. Well,
I don't think there's going to be any special cards in there that you can't get from Legacy.
no, there isn't. Yeah,
And-
they just said that it's not going to happen. It just does mean that you're going to open a couple of really, really bad commons in Legacy when you're opening packs.
yeah, and the only
Because there's
reason
gonna
why
be
you
some that are like, oh, this card stinks. It's like, oh, it's a Proving Grounds card. That makes
doesn't
sense.
every set have that though? Like kind of stinker cards that nobody ends up using, or it's kind of basic.
A little bit different level, right? Like, if you open what is Vengeance, right?
Yeah, Vengeance.
Vengeance is the 6 killer.
It's
unit.
Origins. No, that's
Yeah,
Origins. You're thinking Blast of
yeah.
Power, I think. If you're thinking
No.
the Proving Grounds one.
Same thing. Like
Okay.
something that is nobody's ever gonna play. It is not action speed. It is not reaction speed.
Vengeance saw a lot of play.
4
in set
mana,
2.
puts you down. It did not see a lot of play.
It
saw
saw-
fringe play.
It saw okay, sure. It saw a lot of play in the yellow decks, but yellow was fringe. In the
It
first
saw
place for set
fringe
2.
play in the yellow decks in the second set of a game that didn't actually say kill anything anywhere. That is never going to happen again.
Wait, no, Vengeance was the kill something.
Yes.
Yeah.
I said in a game that does not have cards that say kill anything anywhere. It is the only card.
Oh
at the
yeah,
time.
yeah. That's why I did see some play and a
Yes.
decent amount of play in
That's
yellow.
never going to
decks.
happen again. You're not going to be happy to open a Vengeance in a regular pack anymore.
Sure.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Sure.
I'm
You'll be like, man, this card stinks.
I hope you know both of you are discussing this, and my brain is like, the little like glyphs and arithmetic flashing in front of the eyes. I'm just trying to figure out like what's going on, and I'm like, now it makes sense. I was lost by statement 2 of each of you. I do agree with that though. Seeing the idea of it's gonna be rough, and I wonder how much traction Legacy is actually gonna get then, if that's a situation that's gonna occur. Like, I do wonder if
It's
they're
going to
like
be a cornerstone
worried about
set. Like people are going to pick this up.
Mm.
It's going to be a good on ramp for new players. It's going to be what Origins should have been because Origins is now really expensive. So it's essentially going to be what Origins should have been.
Yeah.
But you never get to estimate how popular your game is going to be. So now this is like Origins Part 2 kind of thing is what I would think. I mean, even the
can get behind
design
that.
looks pretty similar.
Yeah, very much so. I dig it. All right, RMC, your turn, buddy. Talking about the Reckoning. 264 is still a pretty high number. I think that would give what with the 66. Oh god damn it. That would give
It's
you
about a
like
quarter of the
195, I think, of cards outside of
Mhm.
showcases. This one
197,
looks
yeah.
so fun, by the way.
Yeah, I mean,
This is
look
why
at
you never have
the
casters do math, by the way. I can't believe he said 195. Thank you for
197,
correcting
yeah.
him.
I mean, the
I was off by 2. Fuck you, bro.
also color versus play by play.
Yeah, I was off by
Yeah,
2. I think I did pretty good.
He's giving play-by-plays a bad name.
To be
That's
fair, I
not
got
my
to correct
problem.
RMC for the first time ever. Be proud of me. I was so happy.
I'm pretty sure you've done it before. I'm not perfect.
I have. It's been on the most minute math things, though. I generally am faster at calculating the math, I think.
Okay, so yeah, I think with Reckoning, what's interesting is we kind of get the monsters, right? Aesol, Cho'Gath, Shyvana.
God, these
I
look
think
so good. And
Yeah,
Monster
like,
Slayers as well. The Vayne, right? Like, literally, Monster Slayer in there. It's so good.
and then Zillion, which I don't know if people care about. I'm not terribly impressed with Zillion so far. So, yeah, this set looks fun. I'm expecting big beefy boys in this set. So, kind of hyped for that. More dragons would be nice. I was not impressed by Ocean and Cloud Drake, which came out this set, unfortunately. So, they're not terrible. I just
Yeah.
don't really see they're going to be niche, very niche. I'm hoping for like bigger, beefier units. In case you can't tell that, like as complained about Order not having big beefy units. So, I'm
This was
hoping we
so
get
cool,
more.
by the
What
way.
is that, by the way?
That's literally Cho'Gath.
Yeah, I know, but like, what is that?
It's
I don't know.
Cho'Gath.
It looks
Is
like a
that gonna
card.
be some sort of alternate art or something like that?
Maybe.
I'm
I mean,
curious.
it looks like a card with the rounded edges right now, and the art credit in the corner. I wonder if it's like
Given
feast
the
stacks or
theme for
something.
this set, we felt like this set deserved some suitable blockbuster art.
Yeah, so probably alt art or overnumbered
But
art, maybe.
see, it's actually there. Oh my god. Imagine that's
It's shaped
actually
like a card. If it was
Yeah.
regular art, they would not have shaped it like a card. This
Yep.
does somewhat concern me though, because if this is a card, it's not going to have any text on it, and if it does, the text is going to be kind of weird. I don't know.
I mean, I can see the space for the text, right? Like it'd be where
Yeah,
the
but then
people are.
like
bottom.
your but then like your unit and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe there is enough room and I'm stripping.
I wonder if they just moved the name higher up or something like that.
But
The
then
text
it's in his
there?
face.
Yeah.
Man, no,
And then
maybe
underneath
this is,
here.
maybe this is enough room. Actually, hold on one second.
What are we thinking, Yanni?
I have to zoom in over here.
Ah, okay,
Trying to
okay.
make it the size of my card that I have here.
Ah, okay.
Like how we all just like
I
stop
can't.
silently.
Yeah. The best part is we can't see what he's doing. We only see my screen right now, so it's like,
Yeah, it could probably fit.
I think
Maybe it
if
is a card.
you gently cut off the T and the H at the end, you could push up, and obviously it still reads Cho'Gath, right? So it's like, oh, you could cut it off, and then that's like background, right? And then
Yeah.
you had the text over it. I think it would work
Okay.
just fine.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. But this is a very cool like beef set for sure. I do appreciate the themes. All we got to talk about, bro. I have wanted Yordle love for so long. They have set my boys aside. I felt like I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Bandle City, set 8. It'll take a while, but they're coming. I'm so happy.
Look,
That's
I mean, set 9, Shadow Isles. That has me more excited.
no
when I
one gives
used
a
to play,
no one gives a shit about that stuff. No one cares about Shadow
when I used to
Isles.
play the Legends of Runeterra, I played the Ghost deck, which was heavily Shadow Isle based. So
That's fair. That's fair. This artwork though looks pretty cool. I like it. Some of the concept art here. I like this creature at the very bottom though. This like multi-leg. I love that idea. It's just funny
This
to me.
already tells me that we're getting something Thresh-like.
yep, I'm sure Thresh will be a legend on this one. But what's interesting to me is
You
all
would
the
have
concept
to
art.
have Thresh, right?
Yeah.
I am just letting you know that is my one exception to 40% win rate and happy.
We found it. We broke it, boys.
Yeah.
No, I just like I told myself that.
but see, then you already lean over to our side. You are more of a if you like it enough, you're gonna run that 33% because of this shit.
Every man has his price.
Yep. There it is. All right. We are going to, I think, go ahead and skate through some of the other stuff. So I know we talked a little bit about some of the creator stuff, but I will briefly go through this. This was not the biggest thing about the creators, but as casters, I really wanted to give a big shout out to Riot for doing this. They talked a lot about the creators, but specifically,
Shout out to my creators that I've made a lot of friends with.
yes,
Since the ARAM tournament. Please invite me to play ARAMs again. It was a fun time.
Yeah. This right here was awesome. Number one, shouting out
my goat bunny monster. Played against her in one of the RQs.
There you go. I got to meet Plum, I think, at Houston, who was really cool.
Nice.
Rianne already that we talked about. Rift Buddies, Rift Lab. A lot of these people are awesome, by the way. Getting to meet them, getting to chat. But the fact that they even mentioned, where was it? Right here. Actually reaching out about 2027, giving space for the future events and actually understanding that there is a side for like the competitive esports people that came over to give us a chance, even if it's just like an open casting call where we're one of like 5,000. I'm still so happy they offered this.
Yeah, it's not just people coming from esports too. Like there's a bunch of TCG casters or people who have been long time involved in TCGs who are coming over to Riftbound too. So yeah,
Yeah.
just it's a general like it's rare to see open calls for casters. Let's put it that way. It's always been a bit of a
Yeah.
niche thing. So
Yeah.
Especially for like Riot, like
Oh yeah.
it does not happen very often.
No, not at all. I made a post about it. A lot of people did, but it's just really, really cool. Like acknowledgement, casters, cosplayers, deal of value. I know during the earlier, we've obviously talked about it, but in the earlier announcement of the state of the game that they did, I think at Gen Con, they mentioned Piltover Archive. Like literally, Piltover Archive was a community-run setup, and the devs fucking use that shit. The devs of Riftbound literally mentioned, like, I'm not even going off of what we know on the internal numbers. We're going off of Piltover Archive. It was the best thing I've heard all day.
it's similar to League, right? Like League uses Leaguepedia.
True. You did
Which
mention
is
that as
also
well.
community
It's
resources,
like
yeah.
all community on that side, but it's just I wanted to briefly talk about that because all three of us are casters here. RMC, Yanni, both of you, like I know we talked about it. We're all trying to get onto that tier 1 stage. And so it's cool to see this 100%. But yeah, so again, more content creation, awesome stuff, all that fun stuff. State of play. I think this is a big one. I know this one was talking about the regional championship, different events and all that stuff. Yanni, I know you're gonna earn at least
What
3 of
regional
these, right?
championship?
What's up?
They're dead. What regional
No.
championship
There's still
makes
a
sense?
regional championship before it
Yeah.
dies.
Well, yes, there is. Yes.
And these cards are for that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I need to see you fly over to Europe to get this, by the way.
Yeah, it's not happening, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, I tried.
Also, like, I'm not even qualified, bro.
That's fair.
I haven't even made day 2 of any of these things yet.
there's LA.
Yeah.
There's LA.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
mean,
there you
you
go.
know, hopefully I'm gonna have I should have plenty of time to practice between now and then. And
You
I'm actually
say
trying
that,
to
bro,
Put forth the
like,
effort. Trying to put forth the effort to practice a little bit more. I've already been to like 2 testing days with some people that
Yeah.
are very good at the game.
But also like
so-
take care of your health,
I-
bro. Holy moly, man.
You know, I'm fine. It's usually on my days off.
All right,
You know,
good,
like
good,
Sunday.
good.
Sunday is the day that I usually show up. I'm like, all right, we're hanging out now. I'm going to see the Odyssey this Sunday, so
Oh,
maybe we're not. Maybe we're not going to play the Riftbound this Sunday.
Yeah. Side note, Odyssey's pretty cool as well. Odyssey's pretty good.
I have managed to convince me and my buddy Hoppy, like, oh, we're gonna go see the Odyssey, and he's just like, you wanna ask your parents if you wanna go? Because his mom is like, oh, I wanna see the Odyssey. I'm like, yeah, I'll ask. Like, my dad is like probably gonna say no. He's Greek. He's from Greece.
Mm.
Like, my mother might say yes. My mom's like, yeah, and my dad's like, sure, yeah, that sounds good. I'm like, oh, well, all right then,
Yeah.
great.
RMC, have you seen
wow,
any of
I'm
these? By the
surprised
way?
this worked.
No, I have not. In fact, I am slightly disappointed because I was a big fan of Epic the Musical, which was about the Odyssey, and I was really hoping that Epic the Musical, that score would get put to a movie, and now there's no shot that's happening anytime soon because
Yeah.
Damn.
the Odyssey just came out. But yeah, I've also heard that the Christopher Nolan's Odyssey is not very accurate to the original like Homer's Odyssey. Like he just kind of took the
Creative
setting, the
liberties again.
background. Yeah. So I don't know how I feel about that. I will probably watch it at some point, but right now, I'm not gonna rush it.
Yeah.
Better things to do.
Mm.
I
That
like play
always hurts,
Riftbound.
but
I
True.
wish, bro.
true.
Side note: this playmat looks so sick.
That's
Yeah,
why I
dude.
left it on there, man. I was like, I love this one. It's good.
It is very, very cool. I
Yeah.
would
It's very
yeah, it's pretty
glitzy
awesome.
is the best way to put it. It's very
yeah, that's good.
like I love it. The artwork choices that they made so far make me very excited for all the future sets.
I mean, this is Heartsteel Casante, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess that also feeds into it. That would also lean into if that's in the Radiant set, that might be some of the other Heartsteel champs then.
Oh, you're right.
I didn't
Maybe
think about
the
it until
return
just
of
now.
True Damage.
Ooh, yeah. That would feature Kane then, because we've had Ezreal. Aphelios might be one, I believe. Was Aphelios in there? I think Aphelios was one.
Aphelios was part of Heartsteel. It was Ezreal,
Heartsteel, yeah.
Aphelios, Yone, Kane, Set, and Cassante.
Yes. Oh, you said True Damage though, which is the Akali. That was
True
the mix,
Damage-
right?
True
Was
Damage is the
Yasuo.
Kiana,
is-
Senna,
Kiana, Senna, Echo.
Yasuo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Brain. I'm trying to remember all the.
Was
skins in this
Akali
game,
part of
dude.
it?
Who?
I feel like Akali was part of True Damage too.
No,
I'm
wait,
pretty sure.
maybe.
Hold on. I
No,
need to
she
double check
was.
this.
She was the first float between.
Yeah, because I remember
She was
like
the
she
first
did
float
too.
between. She was in
Yeah,
both
yeah,
of
she
them.
is.
Yeah, you're
It's
right,
Echo,
you're
Akali,
right.
Senna, Kiana, Yasuo. So yeah,
Yeah.
Akali was in there.
That was a big like crossover in the group, if I remember. And guess what? Now in set 14, you will see T1 boy band, baby. Let's go.
Dude, after winning 10 worlds, yeah.
I read about that with the music thing that they're doing. I think it's
It's
so,
it's so good. The trailer they put out was both cringe but epic at the same time. And I'm like, I hate you guys so much. By the way, T1 Samsung, I don't know if you guys saw this. I am a huge beatboxer fan and I love it. Yanni, I think you are one too because I sent you videos of different
This is true.
beatboxers. Did you watch the Beat Pella the Beat Pella and Faker promo?
no, I'm not like that into it.
No.
I think it's cool.
All right. Did
But
you?
I'm
so-
not like tapped into the scene or anything.
Okay. So Beat Pella is an awesome beatboxing crew that like they put together songs and everything. They've performed. I believe they performed at Valorant. They did like I want to say. Oh, I'm gonna get in so much trouble for saying this. They did a regional championship for Riot. They were the opening act, and they were a beatbox crew.
I am skimming through this video where they had like a Samsung commercial with him.
Yeah, it's so dope because one of the guys is named Wing. And by the way, Wing is like a carbon copy of Faker. It is so hilarious seeing them beside each other. If you go look it up, it is Wing. It's just
Wait, I see this. The other guy's playing chess at the beginning.
Yes, it is.
Yo, what is this?
Yes.
Hold on. RMC, I don't think you've ever seen this, so I'll
No.
Do you want me to play it? I can bring it up and play it real quick.
you can just bring up the picture because they have a side by side.
Okay. Yeah, I'll bring it
Oh,
up.
yo.
Yeah,
Yo,
nobody.
What is this?
Yeah, for the stream, let me quickly, I will, hold on. We'll go back
Faker's
to,
one on the left, right?
right. It is the coolest thing that I have, that I ever, like, saw because it was a crossover of worlds that I never thought would actually cross over, if that
The
makes
top
sense.
comment is, I can't believe the Wing looks like Faker joke has taken us all the way to this collaboration.
Yes, it is so good. Hold on. Oops. Samsung, Faker. Let's do that. Let's see if that brings it up. Yeah. Oh, my PC's like dying right now, by the way. It's great.
Nice.
Loki though, I will say I feel like being a K-pop or I don't know, is VPEL a K-pop? Like being like an idol, like a sort of music idol.
They kind of are, but they're definitely like pop style. I don't know another way
Sure.
to kind of put it.
But I think being a pop idol for Faker is actually a step down in Korea.
That's wait, one more time. Say it again.
I feel like
There we
going
go.
from Faker status to a pop idol status in Korea is a step down for Faker.
Yes, it is. It is 100%. So the famous saying is, you have your favorite idol, but Faker is every like Korean idol's favorite, if that makes sense. Like Faker is
Yeah.
the one they all.
He's
look
your
up to.
idol's idol.
That's it. Thank you. That, and I do have the picture of Faker and Wing. Really, I don't have it as evenly matched. Obviously, my YouTube was skipping, but
This is close enough.
yeah, it is.
We get the point. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's a hilarious thing. But honestly, Beat Pella is awesome as well. I am interested to see if Beat Pella, they worked with the Valorant side. and they did like an actual song for them. I do wonder if they're going to do one for League of Legends soon, which I think would be really cool too, but time will tell. Either way, it's a little side quest that I thought was so cool between these two. Fun times. All right. All right, going back to it though. We are done with the regional championship and all that stuff. Roadmap, we've already kind of touched on all these events. I know, Yanni, you are very excited, obviously, for LA, I believe, and so we wish you the best of luck in that.
I'm also excited that I found out the correct dates for SCG Con Baltimore.
That was
in September.
actually really funny.
We were talking about this before we started, and I sat there and I'm like, oh, I requested off the wrong day for work. Oops. Well, now it's actually quite a bit better because now I was like trying to request off 3 weekends in a row. I don't work like full weekends. I only work one day on the weekend. I was like trying to get like 3 Saturdays off in a row.
Yeah.
Now I get to get one, come back to work for 1 week, and then another. So they might actually give me the okay on that. We'll see.
It was very funny. There was no panic. It wasn't like super panic. It's just like, oh, I might have fucked up, guys. And we're like, what? What do you mean?
I don't think anybody else requested that day off. So as long as if they give that day to me anyway, and I say, hey, I was the wrong day, it needs to be this one, they'll say yes. They're not gonna tell me like no. They're just like, okay, yeah, sure, that's fine.
Yeah. But again, big shout out to all the events going on. I will say we are having more and more events added. That are on the big screen. Like we have more showdowns. We obviously have a lot more like actual events also in the EU side, which I know a lot of people were very, very curious about, spanning all the way through. November and December obviously are a little bit weaker, but still phenomenal time.
Yeah, but can we have more in North NA, please? I don't know, man. It's kind of a long. It's a long way off, like distance wise. I mean.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say. I'm like, it's like 4 months from now. Yeah. I understand. I figured maybe not, but it was nice to see you.
It was, bro. Maybe not this year, but it was fun going to PAX Unplugged, so I do intend to go back sometime.
Philly's a great city.
It is, honestly. Like, me and my sister were actually just talking about this the other day, because we were walking through a sketchy part of Vancouver, and we're like,
I still have the Poro.
Hey, let's go. If you ever lose or need another one, let me know. But yeah, like we were walking through a sketchy part of Vancouver, and we're like,
Hastings Street.
Yep, it's sketchy for Vancouver, but it's like, honestly. It still feels like a lot of America. And I was like, actually, out of the cities we've been to, like, Philly was one of the nicer cities. But like, I didn't feel
that's
unsafe
because you didn't go to like Kensington.
True, that is true. Where we were at, we didn't have to cross by that area.
Although Hastings Street is actually worse than Kensington somehow.
Is it?
Kensington is one of the statistically. I looked it up because I remember the first time I went to Vancouver for MSI. And I Ubered through Hastings Street to get to the because the neighborhood I was at was like, a little closer to the Pacific Coliseum. I was like, damn, this looks like Kensington. Like this looks like Philly. So then I looked at it and one of the few things it says on like Wikipedia is like it's been compared to like Kensington and Philadelphia. I'm like,
yep.
It just feels like I'm almost at home.
Yep. I mean, like Philly was nice.
I don't live that close. I live in a suburb in New Jersey, so I'm not going to try to claim Philadelphia.
Philly. It's drivable. We can meet up when I go to Philly.
I'm a Philly sports fan. I go to mostly that part of the city, and that's it.
All right. Before we start getting reamed by anyone that lives in any of those cities, and they're like screaming at us in the comments,
they're too busy. They're too busy with the fentanyl, bro.
Well, bro, I mean, the better right. Tell me that I play around here.
Bro. Straight for the throat. All right, look. This is probably one of my favorite changes, though. We're leaving it best for last. Obviously, we're about an hour and a half to 2 hours. If you're still watching this, by the way, holy shit, we love you.
We're listening. Thank
you. Like, we love you. Just a massive fucking shout out to you.
I have work in like 5 hours and I need to sleep, so...
Yeah, I got it about the same.
Yeah. If you're here listening to us, that makes it worth it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you to everyone. But this, I think, is an important thing to step on. Obviously, we mentioned a little bit about the upcoming 2027, some of the changes and what we hope to see in the circuit play, but the active involvement that we are seeing kind of put in the local side, the fact that they are integrating a more circuit base where the Nexus Nights and all that actually move into what could be a regional play. Is amazing. And I think RMC, you actually stated that you really did want to talk about this kind of position that and all the changes that are being made to the competitive landscape?
Well, I just think it's good because right now we've got Nexus Nights, which are not even competitive whatsoever, and then you've got
No.
skirmishes, which is like your local competitive, and then it jumps straight into regional qualifiers from there. But the gap to
Skirmishes are
jump is
not
insane.
good.
Yeah, the skirmishes are very hit or miss. It depends on
They're
where
very
you're
bad.
at, right?
They're very bad.
Like if you're in a big city, they can be quite competitive. It can be really tough. Or if you live near like somebody, if a couple of really good pro players are near each other,
Yeah.
it's gonna be hell tough.
So
But-
like, yeah, go on. You know,
Sure.
finish your
But
point before.
yeah, the problem is just the gap right now is too big between like a regional qualifier and a skirmish. So I'm glad that they're kind of adding more levels so that it's a bit more streamlined in how we're getting to places.
I think skirmishes were not very good for a few reasons. So like number one, to preface, as I mentioned just a moment ago, I live in New Jersey. New Jersey is like a hotbed for TCGs. It is a lot of great players in various TCGs have come from New Jersey. Generally speaking, the TCG scene here is very, very strong. I have been to skirmishes that are like 40 people deep, and it's tough and it's great and it's an awesome environment. And it reminds me of like when I started playing competitive Magic and like more than just playing on Friday nights or something like that. Like back in like 2015, I'm like, this is awesome. I also went to a skirmish where my opponent, she thought she was signing up for just a weekly. She did not have 3 battlefields. Great, very, very nice person. Playing Ivern. She was very new.
Oh,
Totally fine. Helping her out, walking through stuff. She was great. She was super sweet. It was also a terrible matchup for her because I was playing Elder Dragons. She learned how Elder Dragon Flurry of Blades worked.
Yeah, bro.
And then round 2, I played against. So like my car was half the field. The car that I traveled in was half of the people at this event. So in round 2, I got paired up against a friend who conceded to me because he didn't have a buy and I did, or other way around. He had a buy, I didn't. And then round 3, I played against somebody who was like, "Well, I'm not going to the RQ." I'm like, "I will take the buy." And until the recent spike of all of the promo cards essentially for Riftbound, until that recent price spike, it was not worth it really to go to a summoner skirmish unless you got the buy. Like the rewards that you got, the promo cards that you got, the store credit or packs or whatever were simply not worth it. It was just not worth your time in the slightest. Now that those prices have gone up and like the Rengar champion promo is like near $200 at one point, now all of a sudden it's like it's a little bit more worth it. But that's like obviously after the fact. So I am kind of glad that they're doing away with summoner skirmishes because there was just no value in them, and then artificially there became a lot of value in them, and I'm kind of glad that they're getting rid of them before that becomes like a consistent thing where you're just showing up for skirmishes because you're hoping to spike it and win the champion card and sell the champion card for $150 and call it all in a day's work.
I mean, okay, for the champion card thing, like that might yet be the thing. We don't know what the Nexus Cup like pricing is. Do we?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is also where I have like, like I think Nexus Cup super cool. This is very comparative to like leagues. Often places will run leagues for various card games where you essentially like play your league games throughout a month. You don't have to show up every week. If you're coming in and you're like, "Hey, I'm getting in all my games for the league like this week or this day," like you tell people will generally be around for that. You post about it, you get your community talking, and then you show up, you play a bunch of games, and you get your points that way. I do wonder if it's going to be a more structured thing or a less structured thing. That's probably going to be store by store. The Riftbound Challenge series, it exists. You have not told me anything about the Challenge series. That's the one thing I don't like. There's no extra information about it. Is it just going to be the same thing?
The Challenge series already exists right now.
No, those are Showdown series.
Oh, Showdown series. Okay. So not
those
the same.
are different.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to assume
the Challenge series is what's replacing skirmishes. You got to tell me more about it. You said there's going to be no buys, but like new augmented pricing or something like that. What does that mean? Are we getting new promo cards? Are we getting better promo cards? Are you providing like funds for the store to be able to pay out? Because that's what Star City Games used to do for Magic the Gathering is that they would provide you for running these events. They'd pay you to run these events, so you had the prize support. And like, are we doing that? Like, I don't know. That's the one thing I don't like about this challenge series thing, is that they haven't talked about what it looks like compared to Summoner Skirmishes. All you know right now is that it's not giving you a buy, so I'm immediately turned off by it. Why am I playing in one of these?
I'm also curious because right now on the graphic they gave, Showdown series are not every store. So I'm assuming that's why in my head I thought it was the challenge series. The
Showdown series are the ones at big
Showdown
events
series,
like SCG Baltimore that I'm going to. Like,
oh wait,
or
yeah,
the-
sorry, no, there's challenge
or
series. Yeah.
or the thing
Okay.
that Genji is doing. The
Yeah.
challenge series is 1% per store. That reads to me, again, I only can really compare to Magic because I only know Magic's competitive. Like, that's the only thing I know in terms of card games. That
Okay.
reads to me like a store championship.
Yeah.
They would run that 1%. Super cool. Some super cool promos you could win. I went with my boy Hoppy to win multiple $300 promos. We went to stores that we never been to, and we beat up the local player base for very expensive cards.
You went on a dojo hunt. That's what you fucking just did. That was a fucking dojo hunt and a half.
We drove 2 hours into the middle of Pennsylvania, into bumfuck nowhere,
Bro,
and went into the store with 8 people and just ran the field.
you are so lucky
I
you
mean-
didn't run into fucking Donnie Yen out there. God damn, bro. Holy shit.
I've done similar things.
No, it's a terrible martial arts joke. That's what I made. I'm so sorry.
Listen,
That
I
is-
was not afraid. When it came to Magic, I was never afraid of any single solitary player in my life, whether you were a pro or not. I was never afraid of them, because once I beat my first, I was like, I can beat anybody.
For clarity,
enough.
we should put this into detail. That so basically the way it kind of works is there's the challenge series, which is going to be at the store level. That's the first step for high level play. Into the Showdown series, which already exists right now, which is there's a couple of places all around your continent.
Yeah.
Then from
I
the
gotta
Showdown
take care of
series,
one. Woo!
yeah, you did. And the Showdown series leads into the regionals, which is going to be replacing the current regional qualifier format. And there's going to be 3% for regionals, and then that will lead into the continentals, which is going to replace what we currently call the regionals. So it's 1%, and then that will lead into the World Championship, which is once per year. So that's the current order. So yeah, Yanni's talking about the first step, the challenge series, which is going to be at the store level.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Interesting, though. Oh, good.
Sorry, I was going to say that. I was going to assume that challenge series gives you access, maybe buys in the Showdown series or something, or points to actually get you into there. I don't know how they're doing it.
I
but-
think
I don't know how they're going to do
mentioned some of it.
qualification for like Worlds either, or anything like that. Are we going to have like a point system or something like that?
Well, I assume Worlds will just be like invites from Continental.
I assume, but like, there's only so many continentals. There's
Yeah.
one
1%.
There's 4 around the world. So like, how many people are actually going to Worlds? Like, is this going to be a small Worlds? Is it going to be a larger Worlds? Obviously we don't know. It's the first one they're going to do.
What would you
So-
consider small or big, Yanni?
I mean, I would consider a 128 person tournament small.
Okay, so I think it'll probably be the smaller side because my guess would be, okay, 1%. So say 4 times per year, and currently we have 4 continentals currently, with potentially more to come. Like 4 continents, because they're doing it China, Korea, and then Europe, North America.
Yeah,
And again, I'm assuming they'll expand to South America and the Pacific and stuff like that eventually.
eventually.
Yeah, so that's 16 continentals per year for one world championship, assuming it's 64 per each event. That goes beyond math that I can simply do in my head.
I mean, this can only count to 30. Less than, unfortunately.
That's 1,024. Actually, I should have been able to
God
do it in
damn
my
it.
head.
I tried.
So assuming it's 1,024, I think that's a decently sized world championship, and that's assuming everybody
That might be a
goes
little
and
too
there's no
big.
doubles.
Might
Yeah.
be a little too big.
Which is perfect because there will be some people doubling. We know that roughly right now, at least in our first year, the top 64 often has overlap between multiple regional qualifiers.
Yeah.
So let's say there's like half overlap between people who can't make it and people who get overlap. Let's call it like half that. So it's 512, right? Roughly, which I think would be a pretty decent amount for a TCG World Championship. Question mark? Sound about right?
One thing I find really interesting is that the Continentals, you can, the regionals will get you into Continentals if you do well.
Mhm.
But the Continental, you can actually just qualify for. Day one is open entry. So you can just show up and spike a tournament, that will spike a qualifier, and you're in the
Yep.
Continental. Who cares about a regional, bro? Like we don't need no regionals where we're going. We're going straight to the source, baby.
Oh
And
my
we
God.
are winning a tournament, and we are in. I think that's kind of cool.
Yep.
Um,
I like the idea.
it just gives people more chances, right? Like,
Yeah.
Agreed.
if you go to a regional that's nearby, and then your Continental happens to be, 3 hours in the other direction or something like that, it's like, all right, I could try to show up to a Continental because I didn't do well at a regional and spike that tournament. If I don't, I'll just go play side events. It's all right.
Yeah. Or vice versa. If you have no regionals in your area, but the Continental somehow ends up being near you. I say that as a Canadian because I don't know how many regionals are going to be in Canada, and if it's 3%, I don't know. Like, Canada is a very wide country. It's one of the biggest countries, like in terms of landmass. So if you're somewhere like, I don't know,
None of it.
Saskatoon
We're
or something. Yeah, if you're none of it, you're shafted. You're flying no matter how you're cutting it.
Regional, none of it.
That would be so troll. But say you're in Saskatoon or something, and they decide to have the Continental, like south of you somewhere. I don't know what south of Saskatoon. My
How many
geography is terrible.
regionals are they getting? None of it.
Damn it, Yanni.
So depressing to hear right there. Goddamn.
That was a good one though. Yeah, so like, see, the Continental ends up.
The other day, I got everybody to just, including my
Facepalm.
producer. They were like,
Cringe.
When you shut
It's
down
fine.
the whole booth, you've done something right, I think.
It's worth it, Yanni. Always worth it.
true.
Yeah, but I do like the idea that you can just try and qualify. Now, I do expect the amount of people who can get in through the open qualifier for a Continental to be highly restricted.
I could see that. Considering there's only one per set, like, that's a grand total of 4, right? It's 4 sets per, so it's like, yeah, you kind of got to sit there and eat it.
Like, make it like Yanni was talking about, like 5-0 to qualify, for example, like 5 straight best of 3s to qualify. Like, I think that's pretty good, and then you cap the amount of people who can do that to like 1,024.
It really depends on how big these convention halls are and how much of the convention halls they're renting out.
Sure.
When I qualified for my Magic one, they ran them all day long. I think they ran like 40 of these, which means they added an additional 40 players to the tournament, which does add up over time. Like, that is essentially one very long table. But I am curious. I'm curious to see, especially about like the regionals and how there wasn't too many differences. Are we still doing the ticketing system for regional qualifiers, or for regionals, I should say now? They're not regional qualifiers anymore.
Like, to buy the tickets, or
yeah, like, are we still like gonna be like, oh, it's instantly sold out, good luck, you tried, try again next time? Or are they gonna be that much bigger that now it's gonna be like, yeah, even if you did not sign up right away, there's still a spot for you. You woke up a couple hours late, it's okay, we're not sold out yet. I'm very curious to see what the sizing looks for a lot of these tournaments now.
I also, with the system that they're implementing, and I know this is like the first time I'm jumping in and I'm not like super competitive, but the way that they're looking at it, it definitely feels like they are adding more weight to like every step before it, right? The whole thing that they're literally saying is we want to create a strong route for anyone to get into these. So when we talked about the regionals or anything like that, from this year, it was a lot of, I got to set up, for this ticket, and it doesn't matter if I did well in the other ones. These felt very independent when I watched a lot of the ticket sales go down. Now, you could try for, like, the big competitor pass or anything, but you're still competing against other people, right? It doesn't matter if you did well or you're a known player or anything. You just pray to God that you can kind of get in. Or you had the, if you won a tournament before. With this in mind, though, it does feel like the Challenge Series, the Showdown, it feels like they're indicating more. If you show up for your locals, if you support your scene, and you go to these events, the Nexus Cups and everything, and then like the Challenge Series or all these smaller events, you will have like a preferential treatment to the next step higher.
Yeah.
That's the way that I'm seeing it. Yeah. So it's like, instead of I have to wake up, well, you can pre-enroll maybe, and it's like, oh, I see that you've gone to so many nights. right? I've seen you gone to so many events inside your area. You've actually played. You're in the scene. You're actively going, so you get like a weighted in. That's at least
Yeah,
how I see it
like
with the
if you
regionals
win,
and
you get a
further.
code or something that you can apply to early
Right.
access for
Like it just
tickets
feels like they
to
are
guarantee.
trying to make it a much stronger path where the people that actually play, the people that actually are invested, not just in that middle to high tier, but also in the lower ground tiers, like they are giving them that preferential treatment.
Yeah, I'd like that. I think that'd be a good way to do it. One other thing we kind of didn't mention too was, with the once per set continentals and the 3% regionals, it'll also be more consistent. Right now, we are effectively per continent running about 1.5 RQs per set. So
Yeah.
having 3 regionals per set is effectively doubling the amount of regionals or regional qualifier equivalents
Yeah.
that we'll be having. So I'm hoping that means
That's
that,
good.
yeah, like there'll be more options for people and people won't feel the need to attend all of them, or it won't be as rushed. Same with the continentals as well. You've got 1 per set, which I think is a good amount to have. And also, I like the idea that it's now per set rather than like trying to follow a calendar year, which doesn't quite line up with the sets sometimes. Because honestly, I hate it when like we've got 1 week going into a regional qualifier. It's like, guys, we've not had enough time to really figure everything out. Especially
Right.
if you're not playing online and you actually want physical cards. Like you pretty much forces you to play online as the cards come out in order for you to be competitive at an event. Whereas this time it's like, okay, even if they do that, at least it'll be like once per set, like, and then you'll still have 2 other regionals that set for you to kind of ease into it, actually figure out what you're doing, the meta, stuff like that.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? It almost sounds like they're prepping around the game's patches, which so many collegiate leagues apparently don't know how to do. That's all I'm gonna say.
Whoa.
That
Shots
is.
fired.
Looking forward though, it does sound like they are going to have such a nice staple of these events. Hey, every set comes out, let's reset the whole cycle. We're doing this very on beat, which makes me very happy. 100%, very very happy for this.
My one complaint that I do have with, and it's more, it's the local play level,
Yeah.
is that if you have Nexus Cups once per month, per store, what I suspect we're going to see is a very like strict rhythm, like pre-rift at the beginning of it, and then Nexus nights during the thing, and then the Nexus Cup will always be at the end of the month.
Yeah.
That means that if you have a lot of local stores around you, I suspect they're going to end up on the same dates, or at least the same week for the Nexus Cups.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that stores will spread it out, and maybe they will. Again, not super experienced with this, but yeah, I would hate for it to
So-
all be on the same week.
So typically what'll happen, so Nexus Cups are a monthly thing, right? They
Yes.
run like across the month. It's not like once a month. It's a monthly tournament. Like as far as I know. Like I
It's
read
once
that
per
as
month per once per
Well,
month.
new
per
in
store.
2027, Nexus Cups will be monthly celebrations of local organized play. So reading that one way or another is fair.
And I'm
Oh,
reading
okay.
a
All right.
new
I
monthly tournament as a
initially-
one-off.
I initially read this as like a league type thing. that
Yeah.
you play multiple times. Okay, this might be a 1 per month thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Stores will
literally is.
generally
Yeah. What are we
schedule
talking about here?
Yeah. Yeah. I thought there was like. Yeah. No. I'm just stupid. I forget everything I said earlier. Anyway,
Don't worry, I'll cut the VOD. I got this.
Oh, man, Yanni's just being a TCG player.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Much like me earlier trying to guess a card.
Many,
Just cut out the.
stores will like schedule them around each other, right? They'll
Yeah.
I hope
they'll
so.
wait to see like the biggest stores of the area will usually just like go first because they have so many events. They have to schedule them out in advance. That the smaller stores will be like, okay, big store of the area scheduled theirs for this day. The smart smaller stores will go, we will schedule ours another day. The dumb smaller stores will go, we will schedule ours that day too. And our core players will support us. And then they find out there's better pricing at the place across the way, and that's how you get 2 people showing up for a Nexus Cup and 38 people showing up for the other one.
Yep.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, yeah, I just get concerned if it's like once per month that they all do it end of month, but like I guess maybe not, because right now skirmishes are spread out, but skirmishes have a much bigger window. I feel like so. I hope it continues like spreading out
It will
all various locations.
absolutely, I think like Yanni said, come down to the shops to actually get their shit together. I love them to death, but like I know my local area. Literally, they all have a Discord. All 7 shops that I know specifically that are fairly large or have like a decent following within the TCG in my area, they literally all communicate with each other. And they're just like, okay, we're running this, we're running this, we're running this. Here's our schedule for this month. Can you work with this? Now, do they overlap? Absolutely. That's just a nature of the beast in the world that we live in. But they do actively try and work with each other. And like they do their best.
Yeah.
At that point, it's like Yanni said, please be smart or don't be dumb. It's just pray to God, man. But yeah, again, it's still exciting to hear that there is some investment into the local scene for, hey, we want to see more people involved, we want to see a lot more people joining, and like the love for the events. I really do hope. By the way, here we go. What everyone's been wanting.
Yeah.
What the biggest announcement? I don't think we need to talk about this. Thank you, Riot. Thank you, Riftbound.
I mean, we should say it for any audio listeners. Yeah, it is the
No. They can read the article and bask in the glory. Okay, go ahead.
Bro, I can't even read that on my screen right now. It's the new Riftbound sort of online platform. We're moving away from Card.io.
Yes.
Thank goodness. That system was so buggy.
It's so bad.
Am I the only one who says stuff like cardio instead of Card.io?
Yes,
like-
you are.
You might be right. I'm just literally doing it phonetically. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just think it would be like, it's like super funny. It sounds cute. It's cardio.
it's
for
not cute.
the
though. This has been a
least
pain in
cardio
the
invested
arse,
group,
like-
by the way. For the least cardio invested group.
Yeah, Card.io was not cute. So no, they were gonna cute for me. They were a broken system. I had to help out so many stores with it, and it was just terrible. My goodness.
And with that, before we get banned from any store that does support Card.io, we are going to very quickly finish it up. That has been our breakdown of a lot of the fun that might be coming in the future for Riftbound, which again, very, very awesome. If you don't know, if you don't really know, or you listen to this and you're like, oh, I want to learn more, you can go ahead, check it out on their website. You just go ahead to the Riftbound website and you check out all the news. They bring out all the articles. They will always update it with new information. If you want to yell at us, please go ahead, do so in the comments below. If you want to tell me how bad I am at guessing cards and forgetting questions, you can do that too. Or you can go ahead and show a lot of love to RMC and Yanni, both who decided to listen to me, and we are now 2 hours deep into a VOD. To everyone that did listen as well, we appreciate all of you because I started this journey with 2 buddies and we love it. So if you have any thoughts, any suggestions, anything that you want to say or to see us do as well, feel free to let us know. That has been episode 3 of the Open Showdown. The showdown is closed. You have won, and hopefully you continue to gain all your points from Yanni, from myself, from RMC. Thank you all, and have a good night.